professor of in Delhi from Delhi University. I just wanted to add that I was also the director of the Developing Countries Research Center, and we'd have an annual grassroots politics colloquium where we would follow activist struggles against environmental degradation and displacement across the world. So it's with great anticipation that I look forward to today's presentation. I'm also a core member of the core group of the Democratizing Work Initiative, and I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to the third workshop of the third edition of our global workshop series. We are very, very happy to have you guys with us today. Today, we look at an extremely important topic, unveiling the human and environmental costs of Vale's mining disaster. Through a powerful documentary produced by the, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Guaque Institute, we'll explore the traumatic forced removals in Antonio Pereira, Brazil, where families in the self-rescue zone face mental health struggles, fractured communities, and environmental devastation caused by Vale's mining practices. Our speaker, Haryane Santos, will present key insights from the documentary, shedding light on the urgent need for justice, accountability, and sustainable solutions. I'll give very brief introduction. I can't do justice to the very impressive resumes of each speaker. So forgive me because of time constraint. I'll just introduce you briefly. Haryani Santos Alves holds degree in journalism from the Federal University, UFOP, and business administration from FASB, along with an MBA in digital marketing. Since 2002, she has been coordinating the social communications team at the independent technical advisory body of Antonio Pereira, the institute which has produced this document. Is the author of Cloud Approaches the Windows, which tells us about the trauma of a family affected by the Fundão Dam collapse. She has worked with communities impacted by mining since 2015, and she has extensive research experience and publications of this research on environmental damage in mining areas. As a journalist, she has contributed a great deal to major newspapers and supported journals. And we look forward to listening to her today. Our second speaker, she will be introducing the whole team. Our second speaker, Anya, is an associate professor in law and work at the Department of Law and Legal Studies at Carleton University, Canada, Ottawa. Her interdisciplinary socio-legal research focuses on regulation of work as a socio-ecological process and engages with feminist and political ecology approaches to reconsider the interface of work and environmental degradation, as well as to explore alternatives that facilitate more sustainable work methods. Karina Gomes Barbosa teaches journalism, gender, and human rights at the Federal University of UFOP, where she also coordinates the Gender and Sexuality Media Watch project. She holds a PhD in Masters in Social Communication from the University of Brasilia and has a background in journalism and international relations. A feminist researcher, Karina focuses on gender-based violence, girlhood, and human rights issues in the media. And again, like her other colleagues on the panel, she's worked with communities since 2015 who have been impacted by the Fundão Dam collapse in Mariana. She's a scientific director of the Brazilian Journalism Teaching Association, EBE, and is involved in networks focused on childhood, youth, and gender. After this the wage indicator, we are also joined today by the amazing Wage Indicator Foundation team. Wage Indicator collects and shares labor market information from across 208 countries through research reports and its local language websites. In 2024, they published living wage benchmarks for 173 countries, making living wage data accessible and transparent to empower workers, trade unions, and decision makers. The team has played a key role in enriching and structuring our workshop discussions by ensuring that our conversation remains practical, grounded in real world implications, and actionable for everyone involved. We deeply appreciate their invaluable contribution to making this dialogue meaningful.